Come on in. Here we are. Lovely jubbly. We play very strongly no help, no hints, and no backseating here, so please do bear that in mind. The reason we're so strong on it here is because I hear that it's fun. I hear that people quite enjoy that. I hope that you enjoy it more than a hanging sack of meat. Because apparently there's a lot of those in this game. I don't know where I'm going. But we're doing something in here. I think I'm trying to get upstairs. I'm trying to find the way. Do you know the way? Ah! Anyway, welcome to the stream. Let's just start again from the very beginning, having definitely not been caught by a mine. First try. Where is it? Where is it? Don't set it off, Nick. Here it is! Oh, I did it! Stop it. Well done. Sorry, I'm just congratulating myself. It's not often I do that, so...
Building a collection or something?
Yes, I am actually building a collection. Fusion cell and pre-war money. Why not? What's down there? Mac and cheese, listen. I might get hungry later. You never know. What else we got over here? Porter diner. Is this one gonna work? The last one didn't work. No! Oh, that's so devastating. It's just like right there. Why would they do this to us? Are you... Nick? Are you okay? You're alright. You're recovering. Just stay...
Go ahead.
A little bit concerned about the number of mines that are around here. Alright, let's make it to the rooftops. Amidst all of the meat sacks and stuff. Gotta be concerned about all these mines. Keep an eye out. Eatatronic. There's nothing in it. I want the cake that's downstairs, but I'm not allowed it. I'll put that cake back for it so with me. Okay. Methinks here is a good place to quick save. Up we go.
Going down.
Going down?
Second floor.
Nick is reconsidering his life choices. Me and I would be, to be honest. Alright, up we go. Where am I? Good question. Let me show you on the map. We are working on dangerous mines. Talk to Dr. Amari. So I'm trying to like get in Goodneighbor? I'm absolutely nowhere near. I think I'm trying to get in here. And I think my theory was in the previous stream. My theory was if I could get to the top of a building, I might be able to find a way in.
What? I hear something.
Oh my god, are they up there?
Must have been nothing. I hear something. You hit like a rat roach.
We won't be bothering anybody now.
It's a little bit savage, wasn't it? Why is there meat on the floor? Oh god, is that what they're gonna do to me? Oh, that doesn't feel very...
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Is that what they're gonna do to me? Oh, I hope not. Oh, I'd rather my end be quick, if I'm honest. Right, Salisbury steak. Don't think we need to eat it off a plate, do we, Nick? Table knife. Why is the tibia? I don't want to take a tibia from the meat bag. I don't want to take a spine either. I mean, to be fair, mine could do with a bit of replacing, but that's not the point. Don't need somebody else's. Cafe patio. Anyone who fancy a brew could have a little stop for it. Hey Delilah, have you tried cooking with what? The bags might have fallen down.
Just put my work headset on and wondered why I couldn't hear anything.
The joys of working from home. How is working from home, Lucifer? How's it going? How's the working from home going? Did I press the button, chat? Did I press the button to actually update us into Fallout 4? I didn't, did I? Now I have. Now I have. Are we in the right category? I knew I'd forgotten something.
Gonna be a good fight.
Good.
It's grand.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call that an ambush. I was just ready for a cup of tea. On the situations in the place. Words. So I'm looking to be over there. Yeah, like how do I get up there though? I got up that way before, didn't I? That's where I got up to before. And then I wanted to get in the lift, but all of these, it was really hard because I was trying to like attack all of these creatures. And they all just killed me real quick, and it wasn't very pleasant, if I'm honest. So I can't see any. So maybe it's safe? There was someone walking up there, though. I did see that before. There we go. I mean, that's one viewer. If nothing else. I'm right here. Literally right here. Okay, let's change the guns up again. Maybe have a little snack. One for the road. Sounds pretty good, if I'm honest. Aid. Mac and cheese. Yeah, we'll have some mac and cheese. I've got a lot of somebody else's blood, which is a little concerning, but we'll save that for now. I do really enjoy sniping. I do. No tea while I'm cancelling my trip to the future. It does not sound fun anymore. Love how companions tend to walk right between you and the things you're firing at. They really do, don't they? Rascals, all of them, I tell you. A little snack. I was hoping for a snack on the patio. Alas, that was not what we got.
You have to come out sooner or later. Gonna splatter your brain!
I'm a potato.
Hello, it's Honk.
Did you see that? Hi, Mo! Mo, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome home. I just,
Just run.
their brain just exploded. Sort of feeling bad about it. All these meat sacks, you know? Come on then, super mutant. Down you come. Don't think you're allowed to come down, eh? Alright, fine. Up we go. We've got to be careful of mines. Very careful of mines. Anything in the meat sack, empty blood sack. Oh, it just makes me feel so uncomfy. Am I going to take bottle caps and ammunition out of it, though? Yes, I am. Yes. Yes, I am. Right, I'm hoping that's an entrance that's going to allow me to have a bit more, like, better vantage point. Oh, God. Like, it really is a bag of meat. Yeah. They really did mean bag of meat, didn't they? That really was a bag of meat. Okay. Gross. I gave blood once. They had so many questions like, why is it in a jar? Why is it already cold? Gross. They won't take mine. MC, why would you quote that? Oh, why would you MC, why would you do this to me? The mods have added a new quote. The mods have, just document things like a historian. MC, why would you do this to me? The quote, if you're on audio only, is, I hope that you enjoy it more than a hanging sack of meat. That was me, I said that. Lovely. Hi, Sky. Damn. I really did say that, didn't I? Right then. The loading screens in this game are no fun. Maybe this is what I use the QR code for, chat. Maybe it's moments like these that I use the QR code. I feel that this is going to be a fun prop. So far, I rate this stream higher than a sack of meat. Excellent. Load screen tea time. Really is wild, isn't it? Enjoy the wait with some QR code entertainment. With some QR code entertainment. I don't know why the loading screens are so terrible. Like, my computer is super powered now. My computer is so good. I don't know what it is. A sack of meat, that's a lot of hot dogs. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Hi, Alex. Hello, all. I watched a VOD ages ago. I've had the I'm a Potato song stuck in my head ever since, so I had to come back and follow. Hi, Alex. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm a potato. We do really like starchy goodness here. We love a bit of potato. How are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the thank you for the follow. So come here often. And these screens should have pictures, including loading info and tips. Yeah, so weird, isn't it? I wonder why. I bet there's going to be nothing useful out there as well, and I'll be devastated about it. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out because Bethesda's code is modeled after the. I'm just gonna go ahead and not read the end of that one. Welcome, Alex. Loading screens are there for us to ponder the tough questions, the life quandaries, how much tea we can have a day, etc. How much tea can we have in a day? That is a good question. Try and avoid putting it in the microwave if you can. I would say it's acceptable for accessibility purposes if you put your tea in the microwave. But I'd say that's sort of the only one. You didn't. What did I do, Rex? Oh, hello. Is that another bag of meat? Why can't I? Why is my controller suddenly not working? Unplug that and plug that back in again and see what it does. How strange. Another sack of meat. Do you think that's one that maybe I killed before? I mean, what a delightful patio. That's where we were before. Do you think I can swim? Let's not. Let's maybe not figure that one out. Okay. So, how do I get to that place? Up there? That appears to be the way. Damn, are you kidding me? Did I actually do it? Don't count your chickens, Kolo. Don't count your chickens. Fallen Sky Bridge, here we are. Hello, onions, welcome. A skull eye socket? Oh, it's so... Where are you going? How do I get up there, then? Can I just... get up? Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Apparently so. Sure, that wasn't... Yeah, that was a... quite a significantly easier way. Okay. Let's save the game. Let's save the game. This is a game that's teaching me how to save. Let's save the game. Ruined skyscraper. Swimming in radioactive water. What could possibly go wrong, right?
stuff here.
Yeah, why? Are you suspicious? Are you just as suspicious about why there's no green stuff here?
I hear something.
There's a green stuff. All right, hold on. Hello? This appears to be on. What's going on here?
Gonna be a good fight. Someone there?
Look who it is.
Wounded. No.
Don't underestimate us again.
Yeah, you tell him, Nick. Right, now I'm gonna just have somebody else's blood. What am I doing with it? Drinking it? There's a gunner, but they haven't taken anything off the... Like, they haven't looted the bodies? I don't know, chat.
Going up.
Yeah, let's see if we can get up even further, huh?
21st floor.
I think at least if I can get as far up as I can...
Going.
Are you gonna magically appear with me? Oh, please don't tell me I've lost Nick.
Where'd you go? Huh? What's that? You hit like a rat roll.
11th floor.
Ooh, where's Nick?
Bathing your blood.
Okay. Oh, I don't have any ammo left. Okie dokie doke. Okay.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
Can we have some hugs in chat? Another potato found a malicious QR code.
Was it the one that I held up? Was it the
Aging hostile.
Was it the one that I held up by any chance? Or was it actually
Survives this.
like a really naughty, malicious one? Like that. It's a good job I saved when I did, really, isn't it? It's a good job when I saved. Nice sights, there are no questions that we ask. I think they found Nick. I think they did find Nick. Where the bloody hell's Nick? Nick, where are you, mate?
Hungry.
Where's Nick?
Someone there?
Chat, where's Nick?
I'll wear your guts around my neck.
Where's Nick gone? Oh, don't tell me I've done a Laura. None of these appear to be Nick. Which is a little concerning. Let's have a look at our guns before we go up there. Weapons. Kellogg's pistol.
Nick, now is not the time for hide and seek.
It's really not. It's really not the time for hide and seek. I am honestly a little concerned about it. Appears to be a problem. I'm totally honest. It appears to be a problem. Let's favorite you as well, because that's another different kind of ammo. It's more than enough, isn't it? That's enough ammo, definitely.
Where'd you go?
Lucifer, thank you for the bits.
Gonna kill you.
What is where?
21st.
They're obviously with Nick, right?
21st.
God.
Wanted a fight.
Yeah, I did accidentally kill my companion.
Going to splatter you. What's that?
11th floor.
Let's play, little human. Wounded.
Colo's been Nick rolled.
Get some! be great if I remembered that I had health, wouldn't it? Or rather, I don't have any health. I want to get up there.
I hear something.
Where's Nick? Chat, actual question. Chat, actual question.
Here's
Where's
playing
Nick?
tricks on me again. A noise?
Actual question. Where's Nick? Does anybody know? Actual question. Should reappear if you go through a loading screen. All right. A loading screen. Oh, not the dreaded loading screen, chat. Surely not. Is there no better way? Is there no better way than going through a loading screen? I don't want a pipe rifle. A laser pistol. That'll do. Different kind of ammunition. Fine. Nick is lost in the Bethesda spaghetti code. Maybe he's taken the stairs. Maybe I just didn't know where the stairs were. That's sort of what I assumed. All right, let's not repeat the same mistake.
You coward!
21st floor.
He might be looking for a missing Laura. Oh no, I hope we find him. I'm sure it'll be fine, chat. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Huh? What's that? Out there!
11th floor.
Maybe I'll just stay here and let them...
Good riddance.
I am a super mutant! I am
Oh, I appear to be on fire. You're kidding me again.
I'm a potato.
Kolo doing her best Alicia Keys impression.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She is. Hi. Icon, thank you for the 72 months. 72. Goodness. Thank you so much for the 72. Thank you so much for the massive tier 2 as well. Thank you. Damn. Well, this is tricky. It's so tricky that I'm gonna drink somebody else's blood and I'm not even a vampire. Not even accidentally this time, chat. Goodness, can you believe it? Imagine. I would just... I don't want to take everything. I know that a lot of this stuff is useful. But if I'm totally honest, I don't want to take it because I'm just going to end up over encumbered and stressed out by loot.
Potato.
Take the Molotov cocktail though. Hi, Ree! Holy butts, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, you rascal. Welcome in. A fresh new sub-a-rooney. Thank you. There's somebody's legs are on the floor. Goodness me. Oh, hello. How did you not see me? Toodaloo. Splendid. Do you know what? It's nice being not emotionally attached to a game sometimes, isn't it? I don't have much ammo, which is extremely worrying. There's a mushroom. A burnt trade magazine. Do you think I can learn something from a burnt magazine? You never know. Laser. Laser.
I want this one's head.
This one being me? You can't have it, actually. Ooh. I could have another antique globe around the place.
Going up.
Didn't see a single nick, actually. Not a single nick so far.
11th floor.
Take her out.
They're shouting at me, but I'm not even there. I think Nick must be stuck in a wall or something. Kylo's, oh hello, is a mood always. I am kind of attached to it. Oh wait, sorry, I should probably press the button, shouldn't I?
Going up.
That might be useful. Icon, how are you doing? Thank you for the massive tier 2, you rascal. How's it going? And really thank you. Appreciate Subdue to Girl on Fire performance of the decade. Well, that's kind of you. I don't know if I could class it performance of the decade. I was actually on fire though, so I mean, maybe there's like points for accuracy in there. Come on. Oh my god, no ammo. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a problem. Ammo is going to be an issue. Ammo is going to be an issue. All right, well, let's just drink somebody else's blood, because apparently that's who I am now. 27 blood packs. It's almost like I raided a blood bank or something. Hello? Oh, hello! Whoa, my dude! My dude! Well, that was really savage. Nice glasses. I mean, I could take those, couldn't I? Compensated armor piercing. Yeah, all right. I'll hold on to it. Fusion cell. Right, which way is it? Anything fancy? Empty floral vaulted vase. Not sure I've got much need for that. Other than a filling in my backpack. So I thought these two linked, but maybe not. I'm really hoping this leads me closer to where I'm supposed to actually be going. Ah, a door to be unlocked, huh? And an upstairs! Okay, alright. Let's unlock. 86 bobby pins left on the wall. 86 bobby pins left. Take one down, move it around with the screwdriver and hope that your lock picking skill goes up. Snazzy, first try. Oh, it's literally it's a cool. Cool. Cheers, Bethesda. That's a really useful moment to just level up my lockpicking. Thanks very much for that. Just all right, you trolls. All right, Alvord. All right, get the picture. Okay, I'm gonna just do a little save just in case. I'm hoping this is the loading screen that brings Nick back. What's the difference between an elephant and a biscuit? You can't dip an elephant in your tea. I mean, it's one of the many differences, right? I imagine they'd taste a little different as well. There's no clean underwear in the future, and the tea is made of meat, apparently. The tea is made of meat sacks, and I'm not alright about it. I'm absolutely not alright about it. I mean, how big is your mug? That's like a song, right? How big is your mug? Is your mug? How big is your mug? I really need to know. Nick? Where's Nick? This could be a problem. Actual question, chat. Whoops, wrong one. Actual question, chat. Where's Nick? Does anyone know?
Who's there?
Oh, what? I can't walk on this? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, this is... surely convoluted, right? Is that where I was supposed to get up? Up there? Where am I going? I'll climb even higher? Might have dismissed him by mistake unless he's really bugged. I think I might have really bugged him. Map travel should respawn him, but it's taken me so long to get up here. I can't believe I actually made that jump. I wonder if I could do this quest. What if I actually need... I think I actually need Nick for this quest, though. And if I go any further and I don't have him, it's going to be a real... it's going to be a problem. Buddy! Hey! Nick. Listen.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Nick,
Something up?
your thoughts?
There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
Alright, okay. No,
Oh, nothing.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself. It's showing down. And over there? Over there? Oh. 54 and it's this way. I just don't understand how to get here. I mean, to be fair, if I was a person destroying everybody else's memory, like going through everyone's memories, I would make it quite hard to find myself as well. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the... Huh? We doing some sniping here. I'm never gonna be able to find my way back there again. Ever. How do I find my way back? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm devastated! Travel the streets the Kolo way. Listen. Oh, there's some stairs here. Maybe those are useful.
Don't you die on me!
Pretty sure I just killed you, mate.
Another shot!
I think that's where I'm supposed to be. I think that's it. Oh wait, where's Nick? Well, I'm sure he'll show up eventually, right? Hello? Hi! Would you like a new home?
What? Who's there?
I think that's a warning system. I don't think that's actually a monkey. I think it's just pretending. Well, someone lives here.
I hear something.
Lived here.
Nothing.
We'll just past tense that. Vodka. Yeah. All right. Okay. I see. Cooking station. And a bed. Right. So is this the road I'm supposed to take? Saying down, but I am getting closer. So maybe I could like drop, maybe I can drop in. Excuse me for dropping in. It's in there? Oh, look. There's a door that I can't get to. Can I get to it round from the other side? I know there's a door there now. So surely I can get there from this side of the barricade. Sorry, but you don't need it anymore, do you? Excuse you. Do you mind? I'd really rather you didn't. A pistol and what is that? What is that box? Round. Yes, please. I would like your ammunition. Hey, Nick, he's back! Oh, we found him again. Lovely jubbly. It's got to be round here somewhere.
Huh? What's that?
It's literally just the same place that I was in before.
They're here somewhere.
Yeah, they're literally right there, Nick. Oh, hello! Here comes a doggo. I'm so sorry. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate shooting the doggos. No, I don't want to do it. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm really sorry. Come on, we can do this. We can make this work.
Even break a sweat.
This is the exact same place I was before, and I couldn't get in. It's gotta be close, right?
Someone's coming.
Oh, maybe it isn't the same place that I was in before. What's in your meat sacks here? Me. Me. I think I... I've, done a lot of dying today. There's just been so much dying today. Oh no, again! Nicky here. Alright. I think we at least know the way.
Oh, damn.
Sounds like Nick. Yeah! Hey, bud! No, we're going the... Nice moves. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Cause this is thriller nights. You fighting for your lives inside the get up. Wow. He's got the moves. He's absolutely got the moves. Nick, are you gonna stay there? Are you gonna stay there, are you? All right.
Hey,
Do something for you?
Come on.
over here.
Sure thing.
Move here.
Can do.
Can I get you unstuck, buddy? Can I?
Head over there.
Done and done.
Oh, hello. Lovely. Right, Nick, come here.
Hey,
I'm listening.
here.
plan?
Got a little bounce in his step. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we're all right. He got the nickelbacks. Can you come with me now?
Hey,
Come on.
Come with me.
hey,
What's the plan?
Come with me. Come on. Nick? Chat.
There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Yes. We're not going to count our chickens. Not just yet.
What the?
Someone heard us, Nick. What? Nick.
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there.
Legendary Raider. Nick, can you get out of my way, please, mate? Where is he? There was a gremlin up here, wasn't there? Yeah, right there.
Someone there? Come on! Let's fly!
What are you doing with a shot glass, buddy? You like to party? Is he still not dead yet, Nick? Oh, there's another one. Okay. I feel this may be progress. I'm not entirely sure how.
I got nothing.
Oh, that was horrible. Nope, didn't like that at all. This game! I feel that this is the record of times that I feel this is the record of times that I've died, right? Truly. Present. Oh, it's him you're talking to about my mistake. Yeah, sorry, Nick in the game. Although also hi. Hi, Nick. We gotta get him unstuck again. Damn my inability to save the heckin' game. Right, this is what I did last time. And I found him. Yes! Here he is! Alright, let's go. You coming with me? Okay, right. Step 1. Unstick Nick. Complete. Step 2. Not die to roaches.
One last test.
Come here.
Did good.
Then there's some rounds here. Come on, Cola, we can do this. Listen, you and me, Valentine. We're gonna make this happen. Don't know how to pick those rounds up. Like to pick them up, please. Okay, we're gonna eat some food. We're gonna treat this gently. We're gonna that's apparently gently. And there is
Now you got problems.
where'd it go? Still doesn't hurt. Okay. Here comes the doggo. it's so animal cruelty in games, even when it's a mutated hound. Like, I know, logically, I know it's gonna kill us. Like, but I guess I'm not feeling very logical, you know? Up. Up, alright. I'm going up here, actually. Oh, okay. Some peeps with ladles. Nick, where you at? Damn. Where are they? Oh, okay, there. Alright, okay. What's that noise? Can't move your leg. Nick? Is this... I guess it was you who killed me last time then. Okay, this is gonna be slow, but it's gonna work. And I think this is the way that we save Nick, because if I go down there, they're gonna kill me. Okay, I don't want to do it again. Please don't make me do it a fourth time. Okay, let's go find Nick. He said he can't move his leg. Where is he? Nick, where are you? Are you safe? Hey. You done? You alright? Not sure that body is okay, if I'm totally honest. No head, but chains where the head should be. We are gonna not question that. We're gonna not question that at all. We're just gonna accept it and we're gonna move on. That's how we're gonna handle that. Is there anything here? Nope. Nick, come on. Let's take some loot. Don't really want a double-barreled shotgun. I will take a fusion cell though. Ladles? A cue ball this time. Interesting. I'm gonna just maybe heal myself up just a touch as well. Old corner bookstore. Maybe I finally found at least some semblance of a way. Oh, hello. Oh, this game is so savage. Somebody still in business selling books, huh?
Look who's back.
Still a bookshop. I mean, there's an open sign.
Should've just run.
There's an open sign, but there appears to be a little low on stock.
Here's hoping they stay gone.
Something tells me there might be a magazine to read here. Like one of those fancy magazines that allows me to do stuff. Like gives me a little perk. You never know. One or two might have survived. Damn, we low on health. Okay. Let's sort our blood out. Burnt textbook. Hey, Cheetos. Iguana bits. Apparently it's just all burnt stuff. I mean, worth it for the stim pack though, I gotta say. Folder. was hoping we might find the lusty Argonian maid, if I'm totally honest. Absolutely devastated to find that doesn't appear to be here. What's that down there? Cap stash. All right. An alarm clock. Don't really need that. Okay. Let's heal up. We'll do somebody else's blood all over again. I'm sure it's fine. I've got to be getting close to this marker now. Lusty feral ghoul. It could be. You wonder if they have fly fishing by a J.R. Hartley? Maybe, Shane. Maybe we should stop and ask. You never know. We might be able to stop and ask. Hundreds of burnt books, yet the Boston Globe is in perfect condition. Apparently so. No head, I'm sure he's fine. You mortals can survive without your head, right? I mean, some of us. Some of us. Not sure if I'm immortal, though. "101 Mutant Recipes." I think if we were going to find a book called 101 Mutant Recipes, I think we would be most likely to find it in a bag of meat. I think that's where we'd find it. Firebolt 22. Damn. Thank you so much for the 22 months. Welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you, Fireball. Thank you so much. Hi. Are we back? Can you at least hear me? Can you at least hear me, chat? OBS decided to have a little crash. OBS was not very pleased. You can hear you have a loading screen. OBS was not very happy for a minute there. I think we're all right though. Just turn all this up. We appear to not have noise. There appears to be no noise here. Right then. How do I fix that? I'm going to save the game. New save. And I'm going to quit it. Enter. It's weird because I don't play this with keyboard mouse. Keyboard mouse. Quit. Enter. All right. Let's see if you can hear some music. Can you hear that, right? So I can hear that. Hopefully you can hear that. Let's try and replay an alert.
I'm a potato.
You can hear that, right? I don't know what happened, but we're coming back. We're just gonna launch Fallout again and hope for the best. OBS suddenly froze and was like, nope, sorry. Sorry, but no. You shall not pass. Okay. You can hear that? Sound! Ah, technology! Well, at least the stream didn't drop. I watched everything freeze and I was like, oh no, what's happening? I don't know what happened. I think it was OBS just having a little moment. Controller's working. All right, here we go. Let's go back. Intro video. I love these about the special. Music to my ears. It works. I don't know why. But it is working. Do we have somebody to show you while we wait for a loading screen. There she is. There she is. It just works. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna... Is this even gonna work? I don't think this is gonna make me jump, you guys. I just had to change the alert. Alright, does it work? Did it?
And just one of these for good measures.
Yeah, I deserved that for my antics. I'm gonna be totally honest. I 100% deserved every minute of that for my antics. I really did. I really did. I'm gonna bring Pumpkin up when we have to wait on a loading screen from now onwards. Thank you, Rooney, for the 1987 sound check. Seems good. Nick is wondering if he needs a loading screen to bring you back. Oh my goodness. Thanks for your patience. Thanks, Rooney, for rolling us back to 1987. Presented without comment. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, 1. Oh, hello. What? Don't like that. I don't know who they are, though. They might not want to hurt me, and I don't really want to hurt anybody that's not trying to kill me. Do you know what I mean? Are you... Oh, not a friend, not a friend, not a friend! Goodness! I'm trying. Okay, let's have somebody else's blood. Twice, maybe. Let's be nice and non-vampirically hungry. Am I close to where I need to be? I still don't know where Nick is. Mass fusion. Don't really want to go to the mass fusion building. We're getting closer. Ah!
Someone there.
Yep. Proud moment. Good neighbor. No. Is that actually where I'm supposed to be? I think I finally found where I'm supposed to be. Here it is. I was up there and all sorts. We finally found it. Kolo weighing like an absolute pro. Listen, if it works, it works. Everyone Kolo weighs Goodneighbor, by which I mean everyone on the first play I've seen has gone up the highway looking for this place. I got round the other side of it so many times. I just couldn't figure it out. What a hidden little entrance. Are you actually good neighbors?
Well. It's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress.
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me?
What's going on
And
here?
who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
So what'd you call me? I'm gonna be sarcastic. Sarcasm, please.
We're hiring, but I don't think you'd measure up.
Don't be like that. You just
Is that
got the
a dick
look of
joke?
someone who's in the market for a little insurance.
All right, Ned, back off.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right.
Oh,
We'll
good!
just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Valentine disliked that.
Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? She
Hi,
ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
Pirate Ned?
Soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man.
Whoever this
This is
brotherhood
me
of
we're
steel
talking
is,
about.
I'm not
Let me
buying
tell you
that.
something.
Come in peace,
Pay attention. I should pay attention. I should pay attention.
Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
You killed him.
Killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes on ya. I think you'll fit in here. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You
What?
feel me? Everyone's welcome.
What was that? Good neighbor?
Good neighbor. That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this
What just
little neighborhood
happened?
together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
I am terrified of the mayor.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would they?
I'm absolutely terrified of the mayor.
Hey there.
What's up?
Vault suit, huh? Hell yeah.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Goodneighbor. All I'm saying.
Neighborhood watch?
Hey.
There was no need to kill that dude. There was no need.
Hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What?
Who? What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot.
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? What are you buying?
Is there an option to flirt with Cleo? It's,
You're an assaultron?
That's what my makers called me. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a woman. And I run a store that sells very large guns. So what'll it be?
Why is it so sexual? Why is this so sexual? Cleo, what's happening? Governor. Listen, Governor, you're joining us in a very, very interesting moment. This is a very interesting moment to join us. Governor, thank you so much for the 56. 56, that's so huge. Thank you for the 56 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What? What's for sale?
So what kinds of weapons do you have?
I'm
Anything that
fascinated.
can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now, are we doing business?
Turns out the main quest line today is not joking on my water. What? What? What is going on? I'm so interested, Cleo. I'd like to talk to you some more, please. Listen. What? What do you sell?
I'll take a look, sure.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
It's like Musapan. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Nice. I'd like some rounds of stuff. Maybe. I don't know what I want, if I'm totally honest. You can have these because I'm never going to use them. And you can have some of them because I'll never use them. Sell, confirm trade. Yes, right. Cleo, what have you got? Braced, painted metal left arm, cage armor, Chinese officer's sword, combat knife. Is that a better 10mm then? Devastator's chest piece. HelloItsKolo. First of her name. Devastator chest piece. I feel like we can title this in. Devastator of chest pieces. That just sounds naughty again, doesn't it? That just sounds really naughty again. Reflects 10% of melee damage back onto attacker. Well, we should probably buy that. No, we should definitely not buy that. Look how expensive it is. Flamer fuel. Fusion cell. Everything's very expensive, hey? Party starter. Does 50% more damage against humans. I mean, it's one way to start a party. Wouldn't necessarily suggest it, if I'm totally honest. Cool. Cleo, listen, it was great to meet you. What's upstairs?
You want me to take a look at that terminal? You just say the word. Always had a way with
machines. Is Cleo gonna know?
Wake up, Commonwealth.
If I hack Cleo's
Sins are not
terminal.
your enemy. They are victims in this war as well. True, they were created by the Institute, but they were created as slaves. Thinking, feeling,
It's another world,
and
isn't it?
dreaming beings, utterly oppressed by their tyrannical masters. So join with us in fighting the real enemy, the Institute. Join the Railroad.
I'm
When
all
you're
for
ready
fighting the
that next
Institute.
step, don't worry, we'll find you.
I am all for fighting the Institute. I am, actually. Funny you should say it. I'm gonna hack Cleo's terminal. Before I hack Cleo's terminal, I am just gonna take a quick break, chat, because I really need a wee, and I just need to put some Voltarol on my hands, and then when I come back, I'm gonna hack Cleo's terminal, apparently. Not entirely sure why, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. So I'll just be back in a few minutes. Does anybody have any suggestions on the BRB video that you would like to see? Which BRB video would you like to see, friends? Which one would you like? So naughty. Listen, I don't emotionally connect with this game, so I'm playing it really savagely. And I'm actually quite enjoying it. Like, we had a whole conversation last stream about like how weird it is for me to not emotionally connect with this game. Like, I don't really like anyone, and there's no trees, so I don't really know what to do with myself. But I'm enjoying being a bit naughty about it, to be honest. Faces, we had faces at the start. Bob, hi. We had faces at the start. Party snacks? All right. You want party snacks? I'll give you party snacks, friends. Game capture loading. We ready for some more Fallout? Did you have a good little break? You found the Fallout video on YouTube, and now I'm here. What have I done? What have you done? You found us. You found us. Thank you for coming over from YouTube. I know that we've made quite a lot of new friends from YouTube, and I'm really grateful that you came over, because Honestly, like, I know it's just a platform, they say, just a platform hop. But when you're like on one place and you want to watch someone's content in one place and you make the hop over it, I just really appreciate it, friends. I really do. Thanks for doing that. All right, I'm gonna try and unlock Cleo's terminal. Okay. Jokes, weeks, crass wins. Ended. Herb power. Beset. Okay. Let's go jokes, because quite a lot of them end in ES. Likeness 1. Could be weights. Likeness 2. It's got to be wins then. Oh, I don't trust it enough though. I don't trust it enough. We'll go back in. Couldn't believe my luck to find a Fallout stream starting just as you popped in. The timing was beautiful. The timing was beautiful, and we're grateful to have you here. Stole. I did. Likeness, nothing. S-T-O-L-E. That's got nothing in common. Board's got 1. B-O-A-R-D. Could be built. No. This might take a little more time than I anticipated. I want to know what's in Cleo's terminal. Mouth. Likeness 1. M-O-U-T-H. So it could be jokes. Likeness 1. M-O-U-T-H. That would be likeness 2, so it's not that one. M-O-U-T-H. That would be likeness 1 to mouth. And that would be likeness 2 to jokes. Well, we could be it sometime. Kylo is from parts unknown. I am part ginger. Part witch. Part spatula. Part sass. And part circuit board. Hope that clears it up for you. I'm from the UK. Just the first answer was way more fun, wasn't it? Quite. Doors. Okay, likeness 2 to doors. D-O-O-R-S. Could be grows. O-O-R-S. D-O-O-R-S.
And fully awesome. Less than
tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for the bits. Why can't I do this? I'm usually really...
I'd do the same if I was in as much trouble as you.
I might...
You got nothing.
Yeah. I'm just gonna watch it happen, chat. I'm just... Luckily, I saved right before I was trying to do that, because I really thought that that was gonna happen. What I want to know is, do I just have one?
Somewhat belated little victory. The exercise routine is starting to become an actual routine. Cycling 3 times a week is the long-term plan. Feels good after 4 years of long COVID.
Congratulations, Freya. Congratulations. Thank you for the bits. Congratulations. Love that. Love the little victory. Sorry, it was so quiet. It was so quiet because Rooney rickrolled me. It was quiet because Rooney rickrolled me. Have I learned from my errors? Absolutely not. R-E-A-C-H. 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 Plant is likeness 3. P-L-A-N-T. Plant. How is plant likeness? How what is it then? Plant. And it's likeness 3. A-N-T. P-L-A-N-T. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. It's plays.
Got it.
I mean, I'm in. Have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Have a plan. Welcome to Robo Industries. Term link. Have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Contingency plan. Alright, neighborhood watch. I think I'm going to die immediately after I come out of this terminal because I have hacked a terminal belonging to Cleo, the Lady War Machine. So this is going to be a problem. So we might as well just read it. Wait until super mutant or raider attack. High explosives at key areas of the defensive perimeter. Relocation necessary afterwards as Goodneighbor would be left vulnerable. Contingency plan Bobby. Sensors picked up digging sounds recently. Workers and guards being hired at high rates. Wait until night. Sneak into hideout. Dismantle lights, then kill one by one? It's Whitechapel Charlie. Pay off one of his associates. Good help is so hard to hold on to these days. Okay. Magnolia.
I mean, having a plan to kill everyone you meet is just good advice.
I can't say I've ever planned to kill anybody. Is this a regular thing that people think about? I hope not. Train, thank you for the bits. Is it? Is it though? A fellow working girl deserves a chance. Burn down the third rail as a warning. If she resists after that, clean shot to the head. Oh. Hancock. Kill bodyguard first. Strangulation while she sleeps. Then load all doses of chems in the old state house with poisons. Collateral damage possible, but with losses acceptable without too much disruption to the business. Okay. Contingency plan, Daisy. Laser shot at a long range. She is too close to home for outright assault to be viable without suspicion. Well, let's find out if we're gonna die.
That'll do it.
Oh my god, I got away with it. Nobody saw me do a thing. Nobody saw me.
I've got a weapon here for every situation. Hunting, protection, cold-blooded murder, hot-blooded murder.
Why is it so sexual? Why is it so sexual? Power armor station? No thanks, didn't like that at all. Right, I've got to remember to not try and steal everything. Old State House. I'm a little bit intimidated by Cleo. I'm alright about it though. It's the same energy as, oh. The third rail. So that's the local pub? Memory Den. Well, that's where we're supposed to go. What's going on over here?
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
Yowza.
Vault suit, huh? Classy.
Stay free, sister.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Oh, this is that one's occupied. Okay.
Huh?
What's going on here?
Something?
Chemistry station.
Welcome home.
Hey.
Running from something. Welcome home. There's a pumpkin in the cooler. Mom? Dad?
Better
Yeah?
Hotel.
keep your iron strapped on.
Rexford. Rufus Robbins.
Hey there. You're new around Goodneighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Did you pick your own name? It's got a ring to it. Why?
Why do you ask?
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I like to know who's gonna cause trouble and who's gonna end it.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually fixing stuff over at the Hotel Rexford, or drinking that swill down at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
I wasn't listening at all. What's the job?
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact.
So where
Which
is it
where
then?
you come in.
I want to press the ask for money button because I want to level up my persuasion. But I don't actually want money because I'm never going to spend it. What's the catch?
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might
It
have to
doesn't
shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
Isn't brewing equipment gonna be kind of large?
Usually it is, but apparently this machine has been miniaturized, so that shouldn't be a problem. Are you gonna take the job?
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? Are you gonna take the job?
I'm going to ask for more money. I want to level up my persuasion.
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood. What about hazard pay?
Great. So, brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Trouble brewing. I'm not sure I want to do it, if I'm honest. A bit terrifying. Old State House. It's in the old State House. Garrus, okay. Is it because he's recalibrating? Gosh, the calibrating? Is it about the calibrations? Thank you for the gift sub to Garrus. Well, this was surprisingly intact. It's a lot of cards. It's not gonna
If you're sticking
touch
around, you'll need to join a crew. I hear Bobby No-Nose is looking. Always a
Bobby
catch with the
No-Nose.
No-Nose, but she pays.
Bobby was on the how to kill list. Okay, maybe it's not as intact as I thought it was. I refuse to believe that this is just a building. Okay, so there's no one in the cell. Don't let them lock me in, Nick. TV dinner tray, a bathtub, but no toilet. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Let's go back up. I refuse to believe that this is an empty building. What's going on in this building?
Nice Pip-Boy. Who'd you kill to get that, huh?
You have no idea what I've seen. My dude.
You're convinced.
Don't
Convinced
ask questions in Good
Here's
Neighbor.
hazard pay.
Better for everyone that way.
Thank you for the hazard pay.
You know who kicked the ghouls out of Diamond City, right? That blowhard man McDonough. He'll get his one day. You watch.
That's my... Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is sort of more like what I expected out of here. There's a lot of art on the walls, huh? Probably should ask if I can use that first.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Hello?
You ever tried chess? Sometimes you need to sacrifice a piece to keep the game going. Keep that in mind. We didn't get to the top of this town by playing fair.
I can't. Oh, you got so many snacks. They're good snacks. Alright.
Got a lot on my mind. Excuse me.
We're a little early, but it's the 8 o'clock sneeze is back. Thank you for the 666 to Olok, Greenie. I appreciate your 666 to Olok. It's my evil twin, Kolo spelled backwards.
Hancock. He runs things here in Goodneighbor. Good man for the job. Fair and brutal in equal measure.
So that's back out to Goodneighbor. And there's more stairs. Fahrenheit. I'm gonna have to come back and see. People got no clothes on. A microscope. Or we could.
You get caught pilfering around here, you don't get thrown in the pen. You get thrown in a grave.
You weren't supposed to see that, mate. I shouldn't be pickpocketing people here, should I? I don't think there's anything really very, specifically concerning. I think this is part of a later quest. Gonna do the ye old World of Warcraft, go down the stairs. Oh, you can't do it! Oh, that's annoying. How to get downstairs in a tree with curly stairs. You jump. Always. I don't make the rules right. Where am I? Was this one the way? Yeah, that would be the one that's got the big red sign that says exit on it then. You can take whatever you want, just be ready for a fight. Listen, I'm playing this game in a really naughty way, I have to say. I'm all about it though. It's quite unusual for me. Quite unusual for me. I'm ready for it though. Have we found anything to steal yet? I stole some bottle caps. And a QR code. Just in case anyone was interested. Just in case anyone was interested. Might show it next loading screen, might not, you never know. You spoil it. Nick wasn't supposed to be there. Nick wasn't supposed to be there. I don't enjoy venturing with a companion, I have to say.
Hey, Daisy. Glad you can make it.
Daisy?
How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right. We're getting off track.
It's Daisy.
What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together
sit to my seat.
Keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell
Could what drives us apart be...
What out there in our big friendly commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
You.
The Institute
It's
of their
you.
sins.
That's right. Who said that? Come
Hey,
up to my
geek.
office later. You've earned
Oh, you
yourself some
sweetheart.
cred. The Institute.
Thank you.
They're the real enemy.
So glad.
Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind.
All right.
When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together.
Right.
They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
I'm scared of you, if I'm honest.
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
This one.
And who's in charge of Goodneighbor?
What would happen if I shot him?
Remain silent during the speech.
Always does.
What if I...
Well, hey there. Been a long time. How you holding up?
Nick? Oh, hey. Yeah, we're doing all right. It's hard without Gwen, but it gets easier every day.
Yeah, that's real good to hear. Well, I just wanted to check in. You ever need anything, you stop by the office.
Sure. You got it. Thanks, Nick.
Well, the thing is, I came into this neighborhood and this guy was threatening me, so I threatened him back because apparently that's who I am playing this game. And then the mayor killed him. For like no reason, he was no threat. It's like one of his people just killed him. Nick is a good dude. Nick is a good dude. I have got a lot of time. I have got a lot of time for Nick. Nick is at least... I think the problem with this game is that none of the humans are nice. I think that's why I struggle with it. It just makes me feel like humanity's doomed. All the characters that I like aren't human. You know?
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
What have I... What was
Here
in on?
for Amari, she's downstairs.
Hi.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Oh, you care about Nick? Cares about Nick?
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Hi. Let Nick
This
explain.
one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
But I've got a bit of his brain.
Mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
No, I didn't. I didn't know that. So what now?
Isn't there some way to make this work?
Oh god, you're
This
gonna...
dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute.
Oh my god, are they gonna put it in my head?
The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Are they gonna put it in my brain?
I'll take a look, but no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here you go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Don't put it in my brain.
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
Please don't put it in my brain.
From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Is Nick compatible? Don't put it in Nick's brain either. Go on.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him.
Oh god!
That's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
I don't want to do it.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty
Nick,
date anyway.
no! Not this happening literally just after we're saying that the only good people in this game are the non-humans. I love Barbas. I love Codswallop. I love Nick. I can't let you do this, Nick. I can't.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Nick! Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
I can't stop this!
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire.
I like that he's still got his hat on.
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one.
But he's okay? He's safe?
There's a lock on the memories.
Nick's okay, though? But Nick's okay. Is Nick okay?
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done.
Okay.
That doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
I'm not sure how I feel about it, if I'm honest. What will happen?
Any idea of what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Cohesive, okay. I don't know if I want to do this. This is a risk for Nick, it's a risk for me. Ye old Vulcan mind meld. I did not sign up for this, Wild, I didn't. I'm on the side of the non-humans. Me too, Vasela. Me too. All right.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Oh.
See you on the other side.
What are we doing? Nick, why are we doing this, mate? Please stand by. If you've got a standard mode, now's the time to use it.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find.
Okay.
They might not be stable. Just hold on.
You're gonna load me into it? What do you mean, load me into it?
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memory is quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, hello. Oh, am I walking on a path of memories?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
That's my doggo. Doing a big whiff.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed on.
Me. Access memories. Mom, access memory. Oh, is this gonna be really terrifying?
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my book?
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings.
Oh, this is going to be really triggering.
I never knew what
Savage, isn't
happened
it?
to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Listen to me, Connie.
Oh, chat, this is going to be heartbreaking. Just a little reminder, friends. I didn't know that this was what we were going into today, but just a little reminder there. It's okay to look after yourselves, and if this is something that's going to be hard for you to watch today, it's absolutely okay to just pop us on mute for a little bit, check in with chat, or come back another day. That's absolutely fine. Please make sure to look after yourselves, alright?
You take this.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but
Giving him a go.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. Oh,
just giving a child a gun.
The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Oh, I wanted to
There
access
appears
Dad's.
to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
This one? Oh, this is going to be horrible, isn't it? It's a crib. It's a crib.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't...
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
Oh, no, this is going to be so heartbreaking, isn't it?
That you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand.
Oh
That's
God, what
happiness
happened
felt
to you,
like.
Kellogg?
know anybody.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Here. And now with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait.
She's gonna die, isn't she? Oh my
In a few years,
God.
I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those?
Oh.
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe.
I mean, I know it's the end of the world and everything, but...
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Oh god, I feel like such an intruder.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know.
I feel like such an intruder. I don't like this. I don't like accessing other people's memories. This is private. This whole damn game, I've been like, yeah, I'm not really emotionally connecting with this game, which is really unusual for me. I usually play games so strongly with my feelings. And the whole way through, I've been like, yeah, I'm not really connecting with it. Only for me to go into the memories of the man that kidnapped my son. And for Bethesda to metaphorically punch me in the face with emotion. Great! Great! King Omega, that's sweet, King, thank you. Get a Fallout, a game where you can't be yourself. Really? How ironic to make the emotional connection with that guy. I think they knew what they were doing. They're trying to tell us how much of a hard world it is.
Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Who weren't? Family?
I found another memory to try.
Oh!
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead.
Yeah.
Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted.
Damn, this...
Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere.
Then you made a name for yourself, huh?
They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Of course.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
How did it not tear you apart? Like, how can someone do something like that?
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Maybe I'm feeling less empathy now, chat. Oh?
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Oh!
So, you're with the Institute.
Oh?
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world.
That's a really hurt person. The only people that I've ever known to say, I'm not going to care about anybody, is a really hurt person. Somebody who's been, like, devastatingly hurt. What a story, right, Darla? What a story.
And the world had it coming. I wanted to see for myself. The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Being looked up and down there.
The first synths weren't all that impressive.
Alright, okay. It's the same one.
I'm good. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their
Savage, isn't
synths
it?
for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed.
Yeah.
Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Permanent arrangement.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
How permanent?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations.
Deathly permanent.
This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Think you maybe should...
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to live...
One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
Don't think it's the
There's one
way.
that looks mostly intact. Connecting me.
I don't think it's the way. What does that say about the world? What does it say about the world? Oh, I don't like it. Here it is. Here it is.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault.
Backup subject.
Of course. Neither did they. Not really. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but...
God, this is so savage!
Never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Why is that better?
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
Yeah.
But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller. Even
did you
if
call
she
me?
somehow got thawed out.
What did you call me?
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Gross. Gross.
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Yeah, numb in your brain. Mother badger.
Eggheads never liked taking orders from
Eggheads, I see
a
it.
dirty, contaminated degenerate like me.
I mean...
But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
You're still working. That's...
The eggheads never liked taking orders
Same
from
one.
a
Alright, now I cut this one short, Chuck. We're gonna have to go back, because I cut it short.
Even then...
Checking.
Even then, I knew it was a
I cut it
mistake
short.
leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
So his memory, like, is after he's...
Hopefully
Everyone's
it's all
alive.
just-
Find it.
Pod C6.
Everyone's
Down
alive.
The hall near the end.
Everyone's alive. Oh, have we got to watch this again?
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it all
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again.
Yeah, it was pretty traumatic the first
I found another
time.
intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
God. This is so savage. At least we're gonna find my son, right? Oh my god, is that him?
Is that your son?
Wasn't my
This appears to
idea
be
to
a
settle
very
down
recent
with the
memory.
kid in the middle of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But
This is the
it was one of the
house.
old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid.
The toothpaste I
Like a
stole
happy
from
little
his house
family.
was probably used by my child.
I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
They're ginger as well, Chuck.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's.
I've been here.
Seems obvious now
Been in this
that we were
house.
bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident.
Still got a button
It's
under
not
your
how the
desk.
old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another
The
loose
old
end
man.
tied up.
Wonder who it is.
Oh boy. Piper's really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even,
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Oh?
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human.
Oh?
Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple.
Is it come to...
Smarter,
Kill?
Stronger and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
And you've got to go and kill them.
As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
It's my son. He looks like me.
Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So,
Wonder if they're still alive.
I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to
So he's in the
locate
Institute.
and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
You're taking me home to my father.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Mr. Kellogg.
Bye.
What?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute.
Because there is no entrance.
Let me pull you out of there, as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready, let me out of here. Bright, so bright. What stuff?
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before.
Where's Nick?
How do you feel?
Where's Nick? Where's Nick? Where's Nick?
Dr. Amari?
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Where's Nick? Where's Nick?
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine.
Not entirely
Are
from a
you
psychological
ready to talk about what happened in there?
standpoint, if I'm honest. Where is Nick? Where's Nick?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute.
Yeah.
Virgil, that scientist.
Do you know who they are?
I didn't
Maybe
know
I could find them.
Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea?
Hurricane. Hurricane, my heart. This is so off topic, chat. But that's just made me feel all lovely inside, Hurricane. My nephew, who I now live very far away from and don't get to see very often. Oh, I miss him so much. When he was, well, he's still very small. But when he was just starting to talk, or he would go, "Where?" and then say, "Where, Granddad?" "Where, Pumpkin?" But like with the most unbelievable, overwhelming gesture. "Where, Pumpkin?" Like that. "Where, Pumpkin?" And I told chat this, and every now and then, when I lose somebody in a game, Chat will say, where Nick? Where Nick? Because there was this, like, haven't quite grown into your arms, like, gesture that came from him. And that is what Hurricane is referencing. How sweet is that? How sweet is... That's so lovely. Thank you for just taking me out of a moment there and making me think about my lovely nephew. Where Lydia? Doesn't work like that, Fo. How lovely.
That can't be right. No one would risk going there.
It's got my heart.
Not even to hide.
Why?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
It glows, right? Radiation.
So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds.
In
That's
seconds?
why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing
Unless
to that
they had
hell.
some technology.
The exposure alone.
Unless they had some technology, or it's a perfect hiding
That's why
spot.
he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage.
Yeah, I think they must know
If
something,
Virgil found
right?
a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I guess I'll have to do that. Anti-radiation.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
You
There are
don't.
chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry.
Maybe more.
A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
I don't like the power armor. I'll find a way.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first.
Conquest.
Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Right now you tell me he's okay. Now you tell me he's okay. I was so worried about him. He's waiting for me upstairs. I was so worried about him. Why didn't you let me ask that first? Wait, when you say upstairs. Oh? Hey, mate.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick?
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
Sounded like Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over.
Oh no.
Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Oh no. Glowing sea.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Go alone.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I'm really worried that that's ruined Nick. I'm really worried that's ruined Nick. Oh God, what if it has?
Not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Can you tell me about the memory den?
Oh, enjoying yourself in Goodneighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
It's a heck of a town, ain't it? Can I just say, in my really bad southern accent, that the strangest thing about a Southern American accent is it's not that the vowels are in all the wrong places. It's that everything is a question, except not at the end of a sentence, in the middle. Like literally in the every single Southerner, you ask a question in the middle and then you answer it at the end. Upward inflection in the middle of a sentence. All the vowels are different. And like the emphasis is so different on words. Like it is so hard for me, a British person, to do a Southern American accent. Like, it's so what, and I love it. I love it so much. It's like, it feels like a hug in an accent. It's so hard. Vowels in the wrong place, Northern English accents, no consonants. It's just so interesting. Brummies sound like they're never quite sure of anything. They do, that's true. That's very true. Brummies do sound like they're never quite sure of anything. What do you think actually upstairs is? Whose bed is that? I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna save the game first. You apologise to the English language for the Southern accent. Southern American accent is so lovely though. It's like a song. I really, really like it. I think it's a beautiful accent. Let's try cloud first. Like this one, so it could be above. I think it's looks then. All right, try again. Okay, let's go to, okay, what's common here? O, second letter O. Second letter O is common. T-O-D-A-Y. T-O-D-A-Y. A-D, so... Alright. Alright. Going back in again. Happy. Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better taste all your cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for a judgment day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy. You better taste all your cares away. A good hacking break from all of the emotions. That was such an emotional moment. What an emotional time. How dare this game not prepare me for any of that and then just punch me in the face with emotions? Like, how dare? How dare this game? I was totally alright, I was fine. I just wasn't ready for any of it. Let's try Roman. R-O-M-A-N. 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 Could be bored. R-O-M-A-N. B-O-R-E-D. Could be squad as well. Nope. We'll get it one day. How dare they make you feel things in your Power Fantasy video games? I'm not prepared for emotions in this game. I'm really not. And I originally thought that I was gonna be really kind of bored by that. But actually I find it quite nice. It's been quite great, if I'm honest. A-L-I-V-E could be. A-L-I-V-E could be. Can't be. Could be. Could be. It's not fixes either. F-I-X-E-S-A-L-I-V-E. So it could be until. A-L-I-V-E. Can't be that. A-L-I-V-E. Can't be that. A-L-I-V. Can't be that. A-L-I-V-E. Could be that. F-I-X-E-S. Can't be that. F-I-X-E-S. So it could be repel. It can't be piled. It could be repel. It could be plush. could be gaunt. It could be until.
There we go.
Nice. Client. Oh, damn. Am I getting into their memories? Oh, do I want to do this? This feels morally terrible. This feels morally awful. All of his memories are about Silver Shroud radio show he's always going on about. That reminds me, oh, do I want to read this? Oh, this feels so morally terrible to do. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm trying to play this game in a way that I don't usually play computer games. I'm trying to play this game with not a lot of moral compass. I'm trying. So let's do it. Let's do it. All of his memories are about the Silver Shroud radio show he's always going on about. That reminds me. I keep telling him to keep all of his posters and toys inside his room. They always seem to spill out into the main floor. Poor Kent. People may gossip about the den taking advantage of him, but the truth is he's our biggest charity case. If I lived to be over 200, I know I'd be tired of the real world too. What's the harm in letting him dream a little longer than the next fella? Over 200? Amari put some safety settings into his memory lounger so he doesn't starve himself to death. Far as I'm concerned, if he wants to live out the rest of his days plugged in and occasionally waking up to eat and stare at his poster collection, that's his choice. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking. Yeah, these pesky emotions are back again. Over 200. Apparently you can live to be quite old in these games. Mayor Hancock the pirate? Mayor Hancock's memories are, well, let's just say if you thought he was handsome and dangerous now, you should have seen him before he turned ghoul. And I thought I knew how to have a good time. Fred Allen. Fred Allen at the Hotel Rexford keeps coming in, high as the day is long. One day he comes in on Jet and asks for a memory of him being on Buff Out. He says it's for an experiment. Getting stoned on Jet and then playing a memory of yourself being stoned on Buff Out while you're still stoned on Jet. Well, you had to admire his commitment. Claire Hutchins. Claire's memories are quite vivid. Amari says she must have one of those brains with great attention to detail. Maybe that's why she's so meticulous. Oh, and she sure had a cute husband back when she was younger. I can see why she misses him. Damn. I love the irony of a staunch opponent on the den coming in to sample the goods. Temptation. It gets us all in the end. Reminder to myself, Daisy may not look it now, but there's a reason she's lived to be such a ripe old age. Best that no one knows she ever came here. I don't need a reason for the Hellion side of her coming out. Looking for payback. What does it mean? Man, a place like Memory Den is one of the things that if it existed in the real world might be the most addicting thing ever. I think it's a very dangerous place. I think the Memory Den is a very dangerous place. I think it's a dangerous place for a couple of reasons. As humans, many of us are very good at living in the past, overthinking something that happened, how it went, what it was. And I would think that people would use it to replay memories that they wanted to change, right? Sometimes memories would be replayed because they wanted to be relived. Sometimes they might be replayed because they wanted to be changed, to see how they could have got an alternate outcome. For those of us who are really good at watching the same film over and over and over, or for those of us who are good at playing the same game over and over and over and over, the same thing, right? It's familiarity. It's another alternative on a very familiar path. It's what could I have done, not just what did I do. And I think there's something extremely dangerous about that place, because when you don't live in the present, you get very unwell. And it's important to think about the past. It's important to have that reflection and be able to process it. But I think there's something about being able to replay memories, revisit them, not just like a video or a picture, but to actually be in them and feel the same things again. I think that for many people that would be so seductive that it would be very hard to live in the present moment. And regardless about how often you visited the memory den, knowing that it's an option to not live in the present.
Sweet Pip-Boy, sister. You hold on to that.
Is terrifying. I think it's also important to say that our memories are good at not being accurate. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're very accurate, and sometimes they're not. So we don't even know if we're revisiting an accurate memory or a memory that our brain has decided is the best interpretation of what happened. I can imagine it as a helpful tool for brain or mental health specialists. Sure, me too, Rooney, with professional guidance, but not available to general public. I feel that I feel similar about it to how I feel that it would be very hard to regulate it because there would be such immense profit in it. Yay, capitalism. I feel like this is something that people would do. Therefore, there is a lot of money to be made. Therefore, probably it'd probably be available to the public. Generally speaking, memories get less accurate over time as well because you're not remembering an event, but rather remembering the last time you remembered the event. Yep. Like a game of telephone with yourself. Yep. We always called it whispers, a game of whispers, but I know what you mean. Capitalism ruins another thing again. Damn capitalism. I really like Black Mirror, but there's some episodes that I can't watch. Specifically, there is one episode that I can't watch. I don't know which one it's called. Maybe you will know, maybe someone in chat will know. But there is very specifically an episode that I can't watch, which is the one where they have like implants in their eyes and they have like a little device that they can rewind. And the guy goes to the airport and airport security says, "Can you just rewind your last 48 hours for me?" And I really struggle to watch that episode. It makes me feel deeply uncomfortable. A lot of Black Mirror makes me feel deeply uncomfortable. Apart from, what's it called? San Junipero. Season 3, episode 4. The San Junipero episode of Black Mirror is honestly one of the greatest pieces of media that I think I've ever seen. But the other episode, the one with the eye thing, essentially what it is it's like it's constantly recording. It's like an implant in their eyes, and it's constantly recording everything. And they're able to, like, there's like a little dial, and they're able to dial back and revisit memories in the same way that you would like rewind some kind of digital media to be able to revisit it. But the camera is like from your eyes, right? I just feel like it just makes me feel deeply uncomfortable, which is so bizarre considering what I do for a job, right? But I think the reason I find it so deeply uncomfortable is because it is so personal. Like, our memories are so personal. They are so unique. They are so us. Even the inaccurate ones. Even the inaccurate ones. They are so personal. And I think I find it really hard. I think I find the idea of that personal thing that nobody can ever take away or change. The idea that is no longer that way. Like, that's scary for me. I don't know. That's scary for me. Black Mirror is incredibly good at hitting those points and hitting the nail of the problem on the head the way it really hurts. Yeah, it really is. That's kind of the point of Black Mirror, though, right? Making you uncomfortable. It's not a bright mirror after all. Yeah. It's reflecting a part of society back and going, hey, what do you think of that? What about that? Ocean hasn't seen any. Ocean has now seen San Junipero. But I really want to introduce them to other Black Mirror episodes. The other one that I can't watch is the one with the pig. No more. I'm not even going to talk about it any more than that. Can't watch that one. Can't watch it. It's bad enough putting a tape on my laptop camera. It'd be a real pain to have to put tape over my eyes, right? You've not seen any Black Mirror, weirdly enough. It's one of those things that I love. If you love, when we're here on stream and you love, like, really the thinking about things part of things, right? The, like, the deep dive, the TED Talks. If that kind of, like, train of thought is interesting to you, if you have a brain that's very, like, wakes up to that sort of stuff, try Black Mirror. I will give you literally every single trigger warning under the sun. Some of them are about war, some of them are about grief, some of them are about some really, really dark mental health stuff. There's some stuff that I can't even mention on Twitch because that's against Twitch terms of service. It's extremely harrowing. And most of them will leave you going like this. What? There's only a handful that will leave you going, oh. So just keep that in mind. But yeah. I had to stop watching it. I might go back for San Junipero. Danny, watch San Junipero. Watch San Junipero. I think I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts about it. I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts about it. It's also cyberpunk done well. What if this one piece of tech changed the way that this one dynamic worked? I think why memory is such a sore spot to me is that my memories are what makes me me. Yeah, 100% same, Vorsailor. I feel very much the same. Very much the same. Memories are so much more than just the visual, though. The way you feel and experience is an intricate part of it too. So living someone else's memories is so uncanny valley. Yep. Black Mirror. Yeah, hi John. Yeah, we're sort of we're talking about the Memory Den in Fallout. I'm talking about how that makes me really uncomfortable. We're sort of talking about Black Mirror as well. If you haven't heard me talk about this before, I my degree is in theatre, as in like performance theatre, and I used to work as a stage manager. My dissertation was about memory. My dissertation was about how you can translate an experience to somebody else. And what's really interesting is I never thought about it being a malicious thing. I only ever thought about it being a communicative thing. But yeah, my dissertation was about how you can use theatre to translate an experience in a way that you can't with any other kind of medium. And that different mediums are useful for different things. But I was mostly saying that it is less about creating a narrative or telling a story, telling a play, and more about the ability to invoke a feeling and trying to find like a structure and a theme that worked for that made that make sense. And that was accurate, because like I can tell you what it's like to be in this room. You can see, I can show you the backdrop. Here it is. I can tell you about the temperature. I can tell you about anything else in this room. I could show you a video of every single corner. You could even be in this room, but I could never translate my experience of being in this room into your brain, and you can never translate that experience into mine, right? And I just find that whole thing fascinating, and that's essentially what my dissertation was, is about how you can use theatre to do that, to translate experiences. And a lot of it was about memory. A lot of it was about how we think, how we feel. Did you know that you can't form memories until you can recognize yourself in a mirror? So they did these I was going to say experiments on children. They basically put children in front of mirrors and put paint on their nose. And some of them tried to reach out to the mirror and take the paint off the mirror. Hello, Hawkeye!
Such a soothing place to spend time again.
Oh, stranger, it is so lovely to have you back. Hello. What a lovely thing it is to see you here. Hi, Organ. Thank you so much for the 29 months. Welcome back and welcome home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, hi. You need to remember what you look like to recognize it as you. Yes, although it goes a little bit deeper than that.
Experiments /children.
With children. Just, yeah. You're right. Thank you for the bits, Lucifer. And I think it's just, I think it's also quite a lot to do with sorry, I'm trying to remember all of that. this was a long time ago now. And a lot of it actually is that the hypothesis is anyway that we are unable to store memories, to store experiences as memories until we understand that it's happening to us. So the hypothesis is that when the children are able to realize that the person in the mirror is them and they're able to touch their own nose to remove the paint from their own nose as opposed to touch the mirror, that tends to correlate with the time that children are able to start having their first memories. And the researchers think that this is essentially because as soon as we realize that we have a self, that we are a self, it's less that things are just happening and more that they're happening to us. So we can contextualize the events as memories because we are the context in that environment, if that makes any sense. I wonder how that works for blind kids. I don't know, Danny. That's a really good question. That's a really good question, and I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I'd be really interested to know if they've done any research around that. Now translate this to other animals where not all of them recognize themselves in a mirror. Well, we don't know how memory works, right? And that's part of what's so fascinating to me. Like, I talk a lot about how much I'm really fascinated by the human condition, and I think it all started from this. And it started because do I tell you this? I wrote a play. No, you can't. No, it's never going to be anywhere. But I wrote a play. And it was nothing that I wanted it to be, because I realized that what I was trying to do was convey a meaning in a very linear way. I was trying to convey a meaning in a very narrative way. Like here is the start, here is the finish. I was trying to tell a story that had a meaning as opposed to trying to communicate with the audience's emotions. Like, I was making a very literal point as opposed to trying to convey a feeling. And I realized that while there is absolutely a place for both of those things, I never intended it for it to be linear. Like, I intended it to evoke feeling, and it didn't. Because what invokes feeling for me isn't necessarily the same as the other person. So that's what kind of sparked the dissertation, was like, okay, well, how do I do that? How do I evoke feeling? And is that even possible? Because we all have brains that work in such different ways. Like, art is so subjective. So what's the best way that we can do that? What's the best way that I can communicate with people? I think when you think that I spent basically an entire year writing a dissertation about that, like, my content kind of makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? Like, like literally, I feel like I've just done a bit of a lore drop for you all. Literally every game that I've ever played suddenly makes more sense, doesn't it? I'm in the weird place where I know the person in the mirror is me, but I don't recognize the face as mine. Yeah, I get that, Danny. I get that. I get that. If we were to ever understand how the brain works, a lot can be solved. I also sort of don't know if we want to. Do we want to? I don't know. I think it's probably the other way around. We can recognize ourselves in a mirror once we can form memories. That's really interesting, Vosela. That's really interesting. If we were ever to understand how the brain works, a lot can be solved. I think also it's it's really interesting to say that we can only imagine a future because we're able to access our memories. So if I say to you, imagine a computer, the only reason that you're able to imagine one is because you have some experience of what a computer is. So for people who suffer really extreme memory loss, almost always their imagination is impacted as well, because the imagination that would be made up of the same things. I don't know. Really interesting. Really interesting. The mirror is a useful way to observe the change from outside, but it's an internal self-awareness. Yeah, absolutely, Harakan. After all, we developed memory long before mirrors. Yeah, we absolutely did. And I think it's interesting that that's the mark that they are using and saying that's the study that's always cited that says this is around the same age that we start being able to develop memory. And I think there's also an argument for like conscious memory and subconscious memory, because babies who won't be able to form a memory have some instinctual idea or something that might resemble memory because they will react to specific noises, right? So my nephew, when he was a baby, would react to noises of specific food packets opening. Because he would know what that was. So is he remembering it? There's something there. Like, is it a memory? Is it conscious memory? Is it subconscious? I don't know. It's just really interesting, isn't it? Really interesting. Hi, Geesneys. Your bags look so cute. Thank you. They're new last week. Hi. I have to say the game's visual backdrop of this really works with the conversation. I figured I would just wait outside Memory Den. I feel like that gives some context for anyone coming in about what we're talking about. You could call it body memory. You could call it body memory. Yeah. You could call it memory. But instinct, maybe. I think there's a subconscious reaction to a lot of things that isn't conscious in many of our minds, which I think is fascinating as well. Which is also one of the reasons that therapy is fantastic, right? Because so many of us experience things but aren't able to understand what the subconscious is doing. And if we can bring that into the conscious, it changes the way that we're able to process things and helps us heal. And like, it's exactly the same deal, right? Like, it's just really fascinating. Hello, Pumpkin. Have you come to tell me that it's 9 o'clock, mate? Interesting note of memory and all sorts. I love having conversations like this with you all. I really do.
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
Oh, damn.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Oh, damn. They're sending synths in? Well, I think this is the time. It is 9 o'clock. So I think this is the time that we say goodbye to the game for today. I actually was able to play for a lot longer than I thought I was going to be able to play today, which is really lovely. I'm very, very pleased about that. I thought that it would be I didn't think my hands would hold up that long, which is lovely. One of the great things about having medication that works is that my recovery time seems to be considerably less, which is fantastic. Never a boring moment in Goodneighbor. Apparently not. Apparently not. I am going to find us someone to raid. Thanks for being here, friends. I appreciate you spending your time with me today. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today.